Okay, flip to the third example. Parabola has an axis of symmetry at x equals 3 and contains the points 2, -3, and -1, 1. Find the coordinates of the vertex. Well, the fact that I said vertex might tell me it's something different, but again, there is no y-intercept. So if I think back to my three forms, standard, factored, and vertex form, the axis of symmetry could kind of be found out if we know the x-intercepts, but if there's an axis of symmetry there, that's true for that parabola, for that parabola, for that parabola. There's so many different, so it's really hard to then try and figure out x-intercept. Remember that our axis of symmetry goes right through the vertex and directly relates to our h value in vertex form. So that tells us we're going to use vertex form. When x is 3, that replaces just the h, so that negative still needs to remain. Remember, brackets lie. So if x is positive 3, in the brackets we'll see -3. So we're just going to do the exact same thing, but with a different form. So what does that mean? If I think about vertex form, I'm now going to have 3 in the brackets. Okay. I'm going to approach it the same way. I have an x and a y value. That will leave what's in the brackets as numbers, and we can add or subtract them accordingly. Then the only things we don't know are a and k. 2 variables, 1 equation, 2 equations that we can solve by substitution or elimination. So let's sub in the first one. Where we see y, put in -3. And where we see x, we put in 2. We do the same for our second equation using our second point. Where we see y, we put in 12. And everywhere we see x, we put in -1. Again, both those equations have a lot going on, so let's simplify them. 2 minus 3 is -1. -1 squared is +1. +1 times a. I just said out loud everything that I did, but that would look like -1 squared is 1. Don't need to show it, so there it is. If I show that step this time, okay, 1 take away 3. And 4 squared is 16 times a, 16a plus k. So there's my equation 1, there's my equation 2. Now, the question didn't ask to find the equation of a parabola, so I don't need to find both a and k. It asks strictly for the vertex. Remember that the vertex is the values h and k. We have an h, we need a k. So if we need to solve only for k, then let's rearrange one of these and get a by itself. Or let's eliminate a. Well, a is already by itself there, so let's get it by itself. And now we are going to sub equation 1 into equation 2. So everywhere we see A in equation 2, we're going to put all of what A is worth from equation 1. Now we're going to solve. One variable algebra. Distribute. 48. Collect like terms. And see, I've gone off the camera. There we go. Now again, we have our k value. Would be here. So our vertex 3, negative 4. And we're done. Using substitution or elimination, and as it relates to finding an equation of a parabola. Give some of the practice questions a try.